Okay, boys and girls, we got a new thing to show you today. I haven't used it yet. Let me put this link. I will put the link in the description. You have Sharidan.dk. Come to his home here. Yeah. Sharidan, spelled with A's, .dk. And he's been working on some tools for Railroads Online. And he has the Tree-inator. You come to the Tree-inator and you got some instructions to follow, and we're going to try and follow them. I already downloaded it. Got it in a folder over here. So I'm going to start it. It'll run anyway. We've been working on this for a while, so I'm going to go with my main map because it does need some tree work. Oops. I use the down button. Sure. Doesn't want to go full screen. Or did it? Disappeared. Unless I did something. I might have done something. Let's see. Enter. So it's not working. Wait, it just showed up again. Is my, let's see, my down button is my splash screen. Sorry, when I use my down button, it's going to my splash screen. Right. This time it's working. Replant all trees. You replant all the trees in the world. Only the spawn tracks will be free of trees. Remove all trees in the world. Smart trim the world. Replants all trees and then trims trees around all industries, facilities, and all tracks. You can specify the distance. I think that's what I'm going to go for. Now I saved my world before I did this in 2 locations in case it doesn't work. Distance from track. I think I'll go with 10 meters. Enter. Flying big brain tree growth. Now I can reload the game. Alright. Let's load up my main map and see what we get. to put. Takes a little while for this to start up. Give it a minute to load. I know there was a couple spots where the trees were not replanted when I used mini zerg, so I'm going to check those spots. Let's see if the trees were replanted. Luckily, there was one spot between the oil refinery and oil fields. No, the oil fields and the ironworks. There was a path where I had my old track. I'm wondering if it doesn't replant trees there because there's an invisible spline there. Oh, this is taking its sweet time to load. It is a big map with a lot going on. Or maybe it's not even going to load because of what the Tree-inator did to it. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, that's the magic sound. And I'm over here. So I'm going to have to get to the other side of the map. I'll use Tom's tools. I believe it was more like right about here. I think the trees were replanted. Yeah, because my train used to go right through here. Right through there used to be a big empty spot. That's not bad. That's good. That worked. Let's see. There was track work I did over here as well. Yep. To my right, this was all open here because the track used to cut through more. And that's all replanted. That worked well. Where else? Oh, over by my freight depot. Between the freight depot and the sawmill. Yeah, it looks like the trees finally went back. I've been trying to replant these trees for a while now. There was some trees, I think over here on my left. Right here, all these trees were... This is a map seam, that's why there's no trees here. Yeah. So far so good. Oh, go. Let's fly. Let's fly. Take a better look. Sky. Yep, and there was a big open path here where my old line between the sawmill and the logging camp was. That for some reason Mini Zerg didn't replant. Now it's replanted. Seeing any trees on any tracks anywhere? That looks good. Oh, it did clear. It did clear up to 10 meters from the track. It definitely cleared all the trees 10 meters from the track. That part looks good. My arch bridge. Get up higher in the sky. It definitely trimmed all the trees away from this track. They were a lot closer before. Looks pretty neat now. Back in here, trimmed a lot of trees. This was a lot tighter. I like that. Oh, you know where it messed up though? Probably messed up my my industries. Didn't mess up. It did what it was supposed to do. I have to take that line out of there. That line is not being used for anything. Maybe 10 meters was too far away. It's going to do whatever action you pick, it's going to do it globally. Yeah, look how cleared alongside the bridge. Pretty nice. Maybe I should have left it at 5 meters. And then this whole area here, I wanted the trees closer to the tracks. And now it's all clear. Because I wanted to give it that closed-in feeling. There's probably no way to just manipulate this area without manipulating the whole thing globally. All the trees are gone around this logging camp, which I didn't want either. This looks good. So yeah, does it work? It works. It definitely did what it was supposed to do. The only thing is, do I want it to do that? Do I want to keep this save? Let's sorry, the map is very clean. Like this, it's very clean. 10 meters may be a little too much. Yep, There was a big path right through there between those two industries, and there was a path over here as well that all got filled in. Hmm. That's all cleared out. Yep, seems like it did exactly what it was advertised as doing. What about, is it 10 meters horizontally? I guess that tree is 10 meters. Everything looks good here. Put back a couple trees right there. Interesting. So my problem is with using this tool is there's some areas like down there in the valley I don't want the trees 10 meters away, but everywhere else I do. That's a map seam right there, that gap. So I'm not sure what to do about that. Let's look at this again. I guess once you use it once, you have to shut it down. Let's leave this session. Quit. Quit this. Start this thing again. Sorry, when I hit the down button to select my second save, the splash screen pops up. Tracks. In and around all tracks. Sorry, guys. All right. Replant all trees. Replants all trees in the world. Only the spawn tracks will be free of trees. We don't want to do that. Remove all trees. We don't want to do that on my main map. Smart trim, that's what we did. Maybe I should replant all the trees and then trim tracks. I want to try that. I'm going to replant all the trees. Is there a way to disable? Put this on the bottom. Then hit it. It won't show. Okay. Alright, now my splash screen will stop popping up. Well, let's take a look at it. Why not, right? I replanted all the trees. Again, I have my save backed up. So I'm not too worried about what I'm doing here. My map takes a while to load. Take a look at some screenshots. That's always a fun thing to do. Who remembers the snow? The Lone Ranger Bridge Crash Recreation in Railroads Online. That sounds interesting. Sasquatch did that. You're gonna have to watch that. This big empty space of trees. I had that before too. But the Tree-inator put them back. This guy here hit a tree. And putting all the bridges and groundwork together in one. Alright. Hey, started. Oh man, there's trees everywhere. Holy smokes. I bet you some stuff went flying. Just want a tool that plants individual trees. That would be neat. I bet you can be done too. Because the locations of all the trees are known. They're in there. Oh, look here. First disaster. It sent all these cars flying. Oof. That hurt. That has the potential to derail everything. I'm sure back in here derailed this as well. They're all over the place. Look at them. It knocked every car off the track. That was cool. Every tree is back. Dude, why is there trees in the logging pond? Okay, that's just crazy. There's trees in the engine shed. There's trees in the freaking industries. So, yeah. Well, then you would need his tool to trim around the industries. Okay, so I highly recommend not using this option of replanting all the trees. It will screw your whole map up. As we can see here, it's now screwed the whole map up. Derailed all my trains. Put trees in the industries where we don't want them. Even in the freight yard. Look at that. In the freight depot. Oh my gosh. Oh man. What a disaster. Sure, it has some useful purpose for something. Look at the oil field. Holy smokes. I was going to say the oil train survived, but it didn't. The oil train is derailed. Yeah, we had a short little train over here. Did it make it? Oh, that train didn't derail. It's only 2 cars though. As luck would have it, Eureka's lucky. Oh, and then here we have I think my 26 car train is over here. Oh, that's going to be a big ass mess. Look at that. Oh gosh. Disaster. What a disaster. Did it get every single car? Wow. Every single car. Sweet. So I see what this looks like. Now what I'm curious about is if I use this feature and I don't load the map and then you trim it, trim the industries and around the tracks and then load the map, will the train still be derailed? I don't think so. Alright, let's get out of here. We don't want that saved. That's a disaster. So we're getting out of there. Alright, going in here. We are deleting this because that is a cluster. And I have a copy of it. Alright, now it's back to original. So I guess anytime you do a move, you're going to have to restart the Tree-inator. Select number 2. Hey man. Alright. Have a good time. Alright, see ya. Alright. Son's going on a trip. Okay, we're going to replant all the trees. I'm going to quit this. I'm going to open it again. I'm going to select this one. I'm going to trim the tracks only. I'm going to do 3 meters from track. Close it. I'm going to open it again. Select my save. I'm going to trim industries. It's a predetermined radius. They don't let you select the radius for the industries. And facilities, I'm trimming the facilities as well. All right, let's start the map. I'll go ahead and pause that so you don't have to. Okay, we're back in the world. I went with the 3 meters from track trim tool. It might be a little too tight. Not sure I want to commit to this. Three meters might be a little too tight. I guess if your whole map is screwed up though, you can kind of go around and just trim where you need to trim. So there was a tool where you could select an area of the map and decide what you want to do with the trees. These trees are back here. The logging camp. Doesn't look too bad. Logging train there, ready for delivery. Let's teleport over here. And, well, the 3 meters is good for here, for this area. This all looks clean. I like that. Three meters leave some trees in these bridges. Okay with that as well. Looks like it's been there a while. Might just go with this. And then trim down the excess trees by hand in the areas that I want them. Iron mine look like? What does my freight depot look like? Got like all these trees right here in the middle of the freight depot. I'll probably trim those. I guess. Yeah, there's a lot of trees. It's like a one-time thing. It's like you're not going to do this every time unless you like his predetermined settings. We definitely got all the trees back here. Which is okay too, I don't mind this. Look at everything already. Look at the coal mine. I might have to just run around and trim a few trees. Also have to drive the map too to see if I like the 3-meter distance. I definitely want the 3-meter difference in some areas. Over here I don't want 3 meters. So I would have to manually trim some of the trees. All these trees here in the turn. You know, that's just something you could do little by little. Some of the trees that are really close to the track, I have to trim down. For me personally, you know, you may want different. This is all good. I might keep this. I may just go ahead and keep this. I still have to manually trim a bunch of trees. Like some areas, like right in there, I might trim those 4 trees. These 2 trees I might trim. Like there's certain areas, like when you come around a corner or something, or you're loading or unloading, some trees are in the way. I would trim all these trees in here in this freight yard by my roundhouse. I guess it doesn't recognize a roundhouse as track, so that needs to be fixed. Probably trim at least these trees in here. Those ones over there I'm not concerned about. Trees in here. Yeah. So you know what? I won't drag this out. I think you get the idea of how this tool works. You know what? Let's save this. I'm going to save this. Let's load in our mini map. And I want to delete all the trees on the industries. Give me a second here. Okay, we're back. Yep, sorry, I should have done this before coming back. This is our mini map. You got to move that box. Are you? The trees that have grown into the industries. So when Ian made this map from Miniswag, Some trees got stuck in the industries right there. And when we built this map, pretty happy with the distance the trees are from the tracks. Yeah, look, the ironworks got all these trees in them. So, where'd that tree come from? I definitely didn't leave a tree in there, or maybe I did. I guess I did. I don't know. Damn train. It's going backwards. I want to fix some stuff on this. I want to move this logging camp that way a little bit. Probably delete all the track before I do that, right? Just want to move it just a little bit. Just 2 car lengths. This thing got trees in it. So, yeah. Let's use the tool to delete some of the trees. What do we got over here? Coal mine and the iron mine. There is a tree in there. There's a tree in the coal mine. Oh, we never put the groundwork. That could be closer to the mountain. You know that? That should be up on the mountain. And so should the coal mine. I may move that stuff around. Maybe I'll do that before Friday. I never really built back up underneath that. Just noticing that now. That's funny. The oil field has trees in it. I guess some of these trees are not stuck in there. Just never cut them down for whatever reason. Like, let's see. This one in there. You can't get it, that one. Oh, I got it. Got that one. Why didn't we ever delete these? I'm just noticing this now. That's pretty funny. I know, like... I wonder if you can climb that in the game. There's a ladder. I got that one out of there too. There's some of the issues you may run into when you're moving industries and stuff. But I don't think I can get... I did get that one. I did get that one. What kind of witchery is going on here? Holy smokes. Pretty sure I've tried to delete those before. But that sucker went flying. Oh my god. Jeez. That was funny. Got that one too. these. Oh, getting these now too. Pretty sure I tried to get these before and couldn't get them. You like this one? I can't go down anymore. I'm as low as I can go. Trying to cut it. Oh, I got it. And that guy wanted to fly too. Where'd that go? Hey. Look out below. So I know this video is supposed to be about the tools, so let's exit out of here. I'm not even going to save it. And we're going to go back into his tool. The Tree-inator. And that's my save 8. Let's trim the industries. Predetermine radius. Okay. I don't think we need to trim facilities because we only have 2. So, yeah. Let's restart the game. Right. Cool thing about the mini-map, it starts up right away. Get into the fly mode. Treats. Let's go check our... I guess those engine sheds are facilities as well, but I cleared everything out beforehand. Alright, so now... Remember, I was working with a save from before I did that manual trimming. So this industry looks good. Go around the map in a counterclockwise fashion. Alright. Blocking camp, it looks clean. We got facilities here, 3 and then 1. Oil fields are nice and clean. Trees there. We still have that tree in the engine shed, but pretty sure I can just side the engine shed and cut it down. So, say hello to my little friend. Oh. Tree begun. Alright, so these are all moved industries and the tool worked. That's confirmed. Gone out of the smelter. Looks clean. Oil refinery. Clean. Now this looks bare. That needs to be on the mountain. Need to move this like over here. Same thing with this. This one. Isn't there an upper house? Oh, it's probably under. Yeah, it's under the map. There it is. A smokestack. Look at that. Wow, this cleared a lot of trees around the coal mine. But that's okay too. That one we should probably move up here. And make a trip to it. Then we check the logging camp. I mean the sawmill already. Forever calling the sawmill the logging camp. You know what? I'll take this save. It's good for now. So yeah. So that's my overview of the Sharidan Tree-inator. I'll put a link in the description. And let me know what you think of it. Again, back up your worlds before using it. I saved mine on Minisurg and in an extra folder as well. So that I have them. What's the matter with this tree? Is some kind of special tree? Yeah, I back it up a Minisurg, Minispeg, and a folder before doing all this, because you may have unexpected results that, or unfavorable results when using it. And I'm probably going to ask him if he can make something that will allow to trim trees just around specific areas of the map. That would be neat. But if you want a blank map with no trees, you can certainly use that tool as well. Matter of fact, you know what? Before I go, let's save that, because I'm happy with that. Gotta go. I'm gonna use the first slot. This should start up right away, because it's an completely empty map. Let's try the remove all trees function. See how fast that loaded? This is how the game starts, right? So we got all the trees. This is a blank stock map. I'm going to save the game in slot 1. I got too many saves going again. That's where things get confusing. Let's quit out of there. Quit out of here. Now let's take our Tree-inator. We'll take slot 1. Remove all trees. Alright, it says I can load the game in. All the trees should be removed. Let's try it out. It may take longer to load in now, because there's no darn trees. But there's no track either. But I think each one of those trees is a bit of information that takes time to load into the game. Yep, takes a while for that to load in. Pretty fast. It's right there now. All trees gone. Look at that. A blank map. Now I can save this map. Just fly around a little bit, make sure. But yeah, if you're just starting out and you don't want to do things the way the devs intended for you to find your way through, now you have a completely blank map with no trees. Those trees off in the distance are behind the invisible wall. You can't get to them, so that's why they're still there. This map is based off of Akiwa. I think that's how you say his name. He, a long time ago, months ago, whatever, went around and deleted every tree. Like 200 or 300,000 trees, 230,000 trees, deleted them all by hand. And that gave the map with no trees, which this is based off of, according to Sharidan. Yep. No trees. So you can see where you go and build all your track, and then use the tree tool, the Tree-inator, put the trees back in. This. And oh yeah, by the way, that's the rest of the map out there. Maybe one day that's going to be part of the world. I guess I'll have to make a cut through here somewhere. This beautiful river and waterfalls on this side of the map, but no real reason to use it. Yeah, there you go. There you have it. That's my video about the Tree-inator. Have fun using it, guys. All right. We'll see you on the next one. Peace out.